This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, good evening. Today's concept is MIME concept in Django. MIME. Sir, what is MIME, sir? First, the concept is MIME stands for multi-purpose internet mail extension. Multi-purpose. This is the first M stands for multi-purpose. Multi-purpose. Okay, that means the data is divided into different parts. Multi-purpose internet mail extension. This is called as the full form of the mail clear. MIME. Multi-purpose internet mail extension. Here we are using the one protocol that is called as HTTP protocol. HTTP protocol internally contains contains internally contains content type. Content, that means which data type. Content type internally it contains the content type header. By using that by using by using that by using that content type header, okay, which can be which which we can specify what type of data, what type of the file or data, what type of the file has to be transferred transferred to our HTTP protocol, to our through our the HTTP protocol. That is the main way to to our protocol, HTTP protocol. The third point, by default, MIME type is MIME type of the content type is content type header of the protocol is text type. Header of the protocol is text by HTML type. By default, this is the text by HTML type. Content type header will take the any one of the MIME type, that is any one of the MIME type. And the fifth one, okay, in Django framework, we can specify the MIME type. We can specify the MIME type to the content, type header, content type header underscore, content type header of the HTTP protocol, HTTP protocol. Okay, HTTP protocol. At the time of creating HTTP response class object. HTTP response class object. I show you one with example also. No problem. Please wait. Syntax of HTTP response is HTTP response of data, content type equal to any MIME type. This is a complete syntax. We can send the data corresponding type. Okay. And the seventh one is, so what are the different types of contents are available? The content type is the content type response header is known as MIME type. That is the content type. Okay. What are the different types? So different types are, one is a file name, and the MIME type, which is a MIME type. File name and MIME type. I will show you one by one. Is it just like a table? What is the file name? For example, file name is Adobe Portable document frame. Adobe Portable document format or frame. So now it is called as a application application by PDF type. This is called as a PDF format. Format is called as a PDF. This is the first point. And the second one is the data type of the second one. Okay. Hypertext markup language, HTML, hypertext markup language, hypertext markup language. This is the second type. The second format is the second MIME type is okay. Text by HTML. Text by HTML. This is also a format. Text by HTML format. And third type is, for example, the third type is XML data. XML data. We are supporting the application by HTML. Application by XML. For example, Microsoft Word. We are providing the Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word. We can change the Microsoft Word type. We are using the application by MS Word. Application by MS Word. Application / MS Word. Okay. For example, another type. For example, you have image type. Image type. You want to image type. You are sending the data type, the image type by JPG. And okay, now we want to send the text type. Only pure text type data. Text by line. These are the different data types of the that is called a MIME. Sending the data from one type to another type. So MIME for the multi-purpose internet mail extension. What are the data types you are specifying? That you are sending the data from view to HTML file. You are sending the data for PDF data. You can specify the content type is the application type. You are specifying the HTML type, that is a text by HTML type. XML type, XML type. Word type, application by word type. Image, any image you are sending any image. Okay, image by JPG, plain text type. So for example, you are creating a one project. Okay, write a first step. To create a Django project. To create a Django project. Okay. To demonstrate MIME. To demonstrate MIME concept. To demonstrate the MIME concept. For example. Okay, now the first step one is to create a project. That is the step one. And to create a project. So Django admin is the first step. Django admin start the project. Okay. The project name is MIME PROJ. Any name or the project as per our class. Okay, the project name is D5 PROJ 19 or 20. For example, in the F colon D5 PROJ 20 or as per the syllabus, just casual. The project name is the MIME project. Okay, that is step two. Step two is to change the directory. Or some subdirectory. Now CD MIME project. Clear guys. And step three to create an app. Now the app is okay, Python manage.py. Start app. That is the app one or MIME app. But always app one, app two, app three, just like create the app one. Now the step 4 to install MIME app in settings.py file. That is the app name. So MIME app. The app name is MIME app. Okay, now any comma. And after step next one. Okay. Now here without no need of the template. So the installation is not required. So clear guys, up to first 4 steps. Go to dash prompt, a command prompt, go to the command prompt, okay, colon. The first command is Django admin start project. Now the MIME PROJ. In this folder, the MIME project name is MIME PROJ. Okay, now the project structure. The structure of the project is MIME project, MIME app, use.py file, and urls.py file. Okay, clear. Here, no need of the templates. Now the project structure is. What is the project structure? And what is the structure of the project? Okay, the structure of the project is MIME project. In the MIME project, we required, okay, one is called as a, this is the structure of the project. The MIME project, the app name is MIME app. Okay. Here we install the MIME from, we are using two only. We are using, please wait 1 minute. Okay, we are using the MIME project. Okay, we are using MIME app. The MIME project is MIME app. Again, this is also called another one. Okay, MIME PROJ. MIME PROJ. In MIME PROJ, we are using urls.py file and settings.py. Only two files. One is a settings.py file. Settings.py file. So here we are using settings.py file and one more file, that is a urls.py file. Here we are using only views.py file, and one more file is okay. And here let's finish only one file. We are required only one file, views.py. No, not using any other file. In project, views.py file, settings.py file, that's all finished. Here nothing to use the templates files. We are using only three files, views.py, settings.py, urls. Okay, step one is completed. After step one completed, change the MIME project. PROJ. So we are creating an app. Python manage.py start app, that is the app one, or MIME app. App one means MIME app. Creating a MIME app. Okay, here we are using only one, that is called as a, only one we are using, that is called views.py file. In views.py file, write some logic. Logic means that is the data. To send this data, MIME project. Here go to the MIME project. This is MIME project, MIME app, views.py file. In views.py file, write the data. This is the logic. And you can send the data to any data. The data is transferred as the different type. Okay, now here from Django, okay, .http import HTTP response. Okay, this is the one module. The module import the module. Here some data equal to you send the data in the table format. You can send the data in the table format in HTML table. Okay. Now here this is called as a continuation line. This symbol is called a continuation line. Okay, TR table row. In the table row, okay, we are using as a table row for table header, employee ID, clear, and the ending of this table header, another table header, okay, employee name, rename, and the end of this header, okay, and another one, T salary, and the T table header, and table header, T salary, employee salary, and the table header completed. Okay, now TH is completed. This is called as a table header. Okay, go to the continuation line. For this a continuation line of the T header. Okay, TR table row. One row is completed. First row is completed. Slash TR, that is completed for. Okay, now we are enter the data of this particular table data. After completing the table data, you can enter the table data. Now, okay, here same or without any table row of table data. Employee number is 1001. Employee name. This is also data. Table data. Table header. The table data, for example, Ram. Okay, the DT is completed. DT table data. Creation of the table. First of all, creating the table. Okay, table data, and the salary of the employee is, for example, 50,000. Okay, the first one is completed. Again, the creating second one, creating the second one, creating third one, creating fourth one. Okay, for example, and the creating fifth one. Okay, 1002, right? 1002, 1003 employee, 1004. Okay, 1005. An employee name, for example, Ram and Shiva. Okay. For example, it is a Venkat, and Okay, Balu, for example, Nag or Amitabh, some name Amitabh. The salaries are, for example, 99,000. Okay, here the salary is 55,000. Here the salary is 75,000. Here the salary is 45,000 some value. These are the salaries of the particular employees. And the table row, this is the table, okay, slash, and it's completing the table row, okay, table, slash table, and this is completed. And after completing the double quotes ending. This is the double quote starting here. This is completely for HTML code, creating of the table, HTML code. This is completely for HTML table, creating a table. Okay, finished here. And here we are creating, calling one function, def. We like this view data in the HTML view. You can list the data, show this data in the HTML view, return of HTTP response of data, comma, content type equal to text by HTML. Okay, this is the end of closing of this function. Okay, and then if you want to see the DEF XML view of request colon return of HTTP response of data, comma, content type equal to XML type. Next by this is XML type. Clear. Here this is the HTML response, R is capital letter. There are the two ways in it. So now here completing the views.py file and go to URLs file. And no settings only, you can install the app only. Here to settings file, go to settings file to install this app only. You go to settings file, install the app. The app name is MyMap. The app name is MyMap is completed. Okay. The app name is MyMap is completed. Okay. Here guys, the app name is MyMap is completed. Okay. Right. Close this format. Close this one setting.py file and go to URLs file. Go to the URLs file. So open this one. Okay. Open this one. Now this is the URLs.py file. From MyMap. Here you are writing as the app one, but here app name is called as a MyMap import views. Now here, okay, path slash, okay, for example, HTML. We are using the HTML format. HTML format data gawali slash comma views.html. We can export the views.html view. The file name is HTML view. Okay, the function name is okay. For example, XML short. Okay, comma views.xml view. The heading is the XML view. So clear. And single quotes, commas and comma. This is the URL.py file. Okay, now go to shell camp and execute this one. Right, run this server. Run server. If any error, displays errors, otherwise displays the 8000 port. Please wait for 2 minutes. Okay, almost no errors. Okay, now run this program. $8,004. Okay, displays the different URLs. One HTML URL, another one is the XML URL. Now the URL is /HTML. Now it displays the HTML table format. Here the data is displayed in the HTML table format. This is the HTML table format. Actually, this is our data. Our data is displayed in the HTML table format. Clear, guys? This is our data as a table format. Display the HTML table format. Clear. Open the HTML file. For example, We want to show this data in by XML type as the XML type. Show this data in the XML. This is called as the XML type. XML data. This is the XML data. Clear, please see this one. This is called as a XML type data. Okay, sir. I want to show the MS Word also. Here the MIME types are MS Word also. MS Word. For example, go to this one. We want to show the MS Word also. Okay, now go to the views.py file. Okay, in views.py file. Go to views.py file. There are another function is also provided. So in views.py file, wait a minute. In views.py file. Okay, if you want to show the DEF, our Word format, for example, DEF Word view, request colon return HTTP response of data comma content type equal to in what is the MS Word format, and the Word format is, if you want to Word format, the Word format is, okay, the Word format is, you want to display the Word format in the data. You want to display the data in hypertext format, XML type. This is Word format. You want to Excel format. You want to Word format. The Word format is application by MS Word. Application by MS Word. Now this is the, you want to display the data in the Word format. Views file. The Word type equal to application by MS Word format. Display the data in the application by MS Word format. Display the data. Same data. Data is the data. It is a data. Number of information, the data. This data is displayed as a MS Word format, not the Excel format, not the XML format. Automatically displays the MS Word format. Okay, save this document.
Sir. Content దగ్గర why తీసేయండి sir. Why
is wrong. Oh, sorry. Item. Content type equal to, and save this document and go to the URLs file. Another one is a path of word style word slash comma views dot function name is the name of the function word view. The name of the function is word view and then close. This is called as XML MS Word format. Go to this one and go back and refresh it. MS Word, three styles. HTML format, you want Excel format, you want Word format. Now display the same data in Word format. /Word. This is also called as a Word format. Here, please observe this one. Automatically, the MS Word document is downloaded here, the bottom of the screen. Please observe this one. The MS Word is downloaded at the bottom of the screen. Now open this document. Okay, now open this document. The data is displayed. Open this document. The MS Word is opened immediately. Let's see the result of the MS Word sheet. MS Word. Okay, please wait for a few minutes. The data is displayed. The concept is called as a multi-purpose internet mail extension. So please wait for 2 minutes. /Word, something problem is /Word. మీ దగ్గర ఓపెన్ అవుతుంది, నా దగ్గర వర్డ్ లేకపోవడం జరుగుతుంది. ఓపెన్ దిస్ వర్డ్. Okay, to display the data in different formats, the purpose is called as a mail extension. ఇప్పుడు ఎంత ప్రాసెస్ వదిలేండి, చూడండి జాగ్రత్తగా. Okay, right, this is called as a, or you want to display the HTML format. You want to display the HTML format. Display the data in the HTML tables, rows, and columns, employee ID, employee name, and salary. Okay, guys. Thank you very much.